Okay, I'm ready whenever you guys are ready.
I'm ready.
I'm David.
What's all the rustling? Look, he brought his own tissues, too. He's trying to take yours.
It's a whole
Cheap
box.
ass.
I have 6.
You can use mine. I don't care.
Yeah, then I'm borrowing them. She's going to use them again.
I have 6 boxes.
He's gonna use them again.
She's going to air dry them.
I'm going to throw them in the washing machine.
And they're not going to disintegrate like they do when they're in my pockets and I throw them in the wash. And then I dry them and they're all mummified.
Mama.
We're on the air, people.
Welcome back to Eating Good Podcast. I'm...
Can we keep that?
This is the musical episode. We have to sing the whole time.
I'm Oscar.
All right. Welcome back to Eating Good Podcast, the podcast where we go to different restaurants out here in Columbus and afar, give our ratings, and then talk about anything happening in our lives or fun topics that we think of. This week, I'm David.
I'm Oscar.
I'm Sam.
I'm Marisol.
And also this week, Sam picked. So I'm going to hand it over to Sam and let her.
Thank you, David, for that wonderful intro.
You're welcome.
So this week, I took us to a taco truck called Los Agavez Taqueria. It is parked on the corner of High Street. Okay, well, it's parked on a corner of High Street.
So many.
The one corner of
Damn.
Los Agavez Taqueria offers a range of Mexican street food. There are several different tacos, tortas, and huaraches, but most people come to this food truck for the birria. That's all I have for the intro. I've never been here before, but I'm always on the hunt for a good taco spot in Columbus. I was telling you guys this earlier, but I feel like none of the tacos I've had here have amounted to the ones that we have in Painesville. But the ones in Painesville are pretty good, so I feel like it's a high bar to try to beat.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Should we jump right into what we got?
Mm-hmm.
Let's start off with the agua de horchata.
My favorite.
So me, Marisol, and David got the horchata. What did you guys think?
It was very, very sweet. I mean, it was still good. I love sugar, don't get me wrong. But I just think it was a little too sweet for my liking. And it was like the powdered, like horchata. It wasn't like homemade. Not that I'm expecting them to be homemade, but...
Wait, you know that for a fact?
It tasted like the powder. Would you guys
What did you think?
not agree?
I didn't really think about it. I was just sipping.
I don't really think it tasted like the powder.
Really?
Yeah. I thought it was pretty good.
I liked it. It's just too sugary. Maybe if they could just dilute it a little bit.
I would agree. It was a little on the sweeter side. So, but what I did was I came home and refilled it up with water. Boom. Round 2. And it's still sweet enough where it's not like, oh, wow, it's watered down. You know, I've had better, I would say. I mean, your mom makes a pretty mean one.
Mm-hmm.
So can't really beat homemade. But for it being a food truck, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. I'll say for like a restaurant horchata, most of the times I don't like them very much, but this one I actually did like. So they're doing something different than other restaurants,
Right,
which
so-
makes me think it's not the powder, which makes me like it.
Okay. It works for you.
Mm-hmm. Not as good as my mom's. It is a little bit sweeter, but I think if you just mix some water in there, it'd help.
Yeah. Some Evian water. You know, if you're fancy.
Is Evian fancy?
It's just like bottled water. But it's from the French Alps.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I've never thought of that brand as fancy.
You know,
water.
people will do some crazy stuff for some Evian water. I've learned from the Fire Fest.
Well, weren't they just struggling for water in general?
They would go crazy for any water.
Hey, what? They were going for Evian.
Okay, because it's probably what was sponsored or something.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, what's your guys' rating?
For the horchata, right?
Yes.
6 out of 10. It was good.
7.5, I would say.
Yeah, I agree with 7.5. All right. Oscar, you got a bottled Coca-Cola.
Yep. I got a Mexican Coca-Cola. Had cane sugar. It was in a glass bottle. 10 out of 10.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Moving on. We got 2 orders of the birria tacos. So in total, 6 tacos and with the consomme. What did you guys think?
It blew my mind. It was so good. The consomme and the taco itself.
The way you set it up, I did not think you were going to say that.
Oh.
But I would agree. I think it was my favorite bite that I had of everything that I ordered, and I ordered a decent amount. So
I agree. It was my favorite of all the other stuff I ordered. And in general, just better birria tacos than others that I've had.
yes, I would agree. I liked them better than the ones that we went to before.
Yeah, better than
Yep.
Las Tapas.
Or
Is that what it was called? Las Tapias?
Tapias or something like that.
I don't remember what it was even called.
Right.
I think it was Las Tapias.
Yeah, definitely better than that, which is crazy because that place is specific for birria, and this is like a taco truck that I think added it on because it was popular on the internet.
Right. Also, they do them so many ways. They have the ramen and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I think
at
these
Las Tapias.
Yeah. Los Agavez, I think they're able to just specialize on the thing. But I don't know. It was all put together very, very well. It was like the crunchiness to it, the cheesy.
I like that these weren't like sopping wet compared to the other ones that we got.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to like grab and like dip.
Yeah, so they weren't falling apart. They weren't soggy, nice and crisp. I liked it.
Were the other ones crisp or were they
They were like wet.
They were like, right, okay.
They were like sopping wet.
Right.
That's why I said that.
Before you dunk them, and then it's like you lose a little when you dunk them. So, yeah. I liked the strong foundation that these tacos provided.
So I'm going to start by saying I've been sick all week, and I know my taste buds have been off.
I feel that.
I felt like it was pretty bland.
What?
Like, the only thing I could taste was the cheese. I even, like, dumped a bunch of
The consomme?
consomme all over it. I couldn't taste anything.
Maybe it's because you're sick.
Yeah, maybe it's because you're sick.
I was like, this is just cheesy and not that great.
I do think the consomme had better flavor too. I think the one from the other place, Las Tapias, was plainer, I guess. And so I think that just gives this newer place the edge, Los Agavez, because I'm thinking, we were joking at the table like, oh, what if they had pozole? Just throw some hominy in there or throw some ramen in that consomme and it would have been way better.
Everybody take Oscar's opinion with a grain of salt. He can't even taste
Yeah.
nothing.
I will say I'm also kind of sick too, but I'm getting towards the end of it, I guess. And so my taste buds I was worried about that. I was like, I really hope it doesn't downplay my ratings, but the birria came through the most. So I'll probably rate it the highest.
Yeah, what's your guys' ratings?
I forget what I rated the other one because I'm
Right.
sure I like loved them at the time, but now I think I'd go with like a 9.
9 out of 10.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
what
go
I
with
was
the 9.
thinking.
I'd have to give it the 6.
And
Boo.
6-9.
6 out of
We
10.
gotta take Oscar when he's back to his healthy self.
There goes David coughing.
Right.
Why are you boys sick, huh?
Huh? What?
It's because last week after the pod, David and Oscar went to the Go-Go.
But we'll get to that. Let's finish the food.
Okay, then. Go ahead.
I got a carne asada taco y al pastor taco. Honestly, for both tacos, they put a good amount of like meat, from what I could tell, and like
151.
the meat and then the cilantro and onions. Like, I didn't feel like they were like skinny tacos or anything like that.
Yeah, so I got the same tacos, and I felt the same. Like, it was really hard to fold it without
'cause there
some
was
meat
so
falling
much.
out.
Which
from
I
each
like.
side. Oh, definitely.
And then they had 2 sauces too, the green sauce and the red sauce. Do you guys
Salsa.
the salsas? Do you guys think the green sauce was like spicy at all?
No.
I didn't
I
try
didn't
it.
think so. Isn't normally the green sauce just like a little bit spicy, or am I crazy?
Depends on who makes it.
This wasn't like it didn't look like a normal tomatillo green sauce.
It was like a guacamole sauce.
Yeah, which those are usually not spicy.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
And the lady did ask, like, do you want the spicy or not spicy? And I said both.
Oh, okay. She only told me the green sauce or the red sauce. She didn't say that to me.
She's like, you should not know. But it can vary. It just depends on who like makes it and how they make it.
Mm-hmm.
And they also gave us a good amount of limes.
Yeah. And the little, what is it, pepino and
Radish.
rábano.
The radish, yeah. Really good. I feel like I've never had al pastor before.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Yeah, I've never had al pastor tacos. Because I saw like the block on the top and didn't know what it was, but I was like, oh, I think you put pineapple on top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not
Yeah.
always like that, presented like that. Sometimes it's like mixed in.
Okay, because I kind of, after I saw the pineapple, I was like, oh, okay, like this is how it's supposed to look. I actually also really liked it. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it because of the pineapple. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about like that sweet with my meat. But it was really good. I'm going to give both my tacos, honestly, an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I got both of those. Al pastor, it was really good. It didn't have too much pineapple. I did like that because they mix the savory and the sweet well. The steak wasn't my favorite one. I mean, you know, every Mexican taco has steak tacos, or Mexican food place has steak tacos. But I probably wouldn't go here to get steak tacos. I'd give both my tacos a 7 out of 10.
I got one taco de carne asada or bistec or steak and one de chorizo. And I agree with Oscar. The steak one wasn't like the best steak taco. I feel like it was almost maybe overcooked because it was a little tough, maybe. I don't know. But it could have also used just some more seasoning.
Yeah.
And then the chorizo, it didn't taste like normal chorizo to me. That's why I asked David if you got it or not.
It was, I don't know how to describe it. Was like almost pasty. Like it was like very finely
milled.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it almost tasted more sausagey, maybe.
And it was dark. I don't know, almost like they cooked it longer too or something. So it was different.
It wasn't completely off from what I would expect from chorizo, but it wasn't exactly like how I would normally get it. So I think I'm going to give both of my tacos a 6 out of 10. It's definitely like the birria way more. If I go back, it's going to be for the birria and not for their street tacos.
Yeah. And then I got un taco del pastor y un taco de chorizo. And
Boom.
Tijuana no exclamation point burrito. And that was asada, queso mozzarella, arroz, frijoles negros, guacamole y crema. Now, I asked them to switch the black beans for refried beans because I just prefer those. And I guess of all the things, I think I didn't approach them the right way, right? I started with the chorizo, and that one, like we said, it was very different. I liked like the chunkier chorizo, and so this one was like not up my alley, but it still tasted good. Probably give that a 6.5. The al pastor, I messed up on that one because I ate that thing last, and so it got kind of cold. I'm sure I would like it more if I tried it warm. So next time I go, I'm going to make the point to order that and eat it first so I can get the full flavor. And then I'd be able to compare it to like Los Guachos, which is like their specialty in that. I don't want to knock it too much, so I'll give it like a 7. And then the burrito, I actually like the carne asada. I wish there was more of it in the burrito. There was lots of beans. And then the cheese wasn't like melted or anything, so it was just like an interesting mix of like...
It was just like shredded cheese then?
It was just like shredded cheese.
Okay.
So I wasn't the biggest fan of that. I still enjoy the burrito, and I have another half, so I'm looking forward to eating that. I'd probably give that maybe like 7.25. I don't think I would order the burrito again. Just like, I'm going to just stick to the tacos and yeah, namely the birria. That was just I need it.
They definitely know how to do that right, but everything else is okay.
Yeah.
I did like their spicy salsa.
Oh yeah.
It was really spicy.
It almost threw me off how it looked because it was like orange and very
like
liquid.
Creamy
Yeah.
looking. Yeah, that's why like I went crazy with it.
Like it almost looked like Frank's buffalo sauce.
It did, yeah. Like a hot sauce, like a buffalo hot sauce.
Yeah.
But it didn't taste like it at all.
No, it tasted like the dark red salsas.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it didn't look like that.
So that one had a good spice to it. I drizzled it all over my tacos and it was not too much at all. Like I think
for Oscar. I dipped my finger in it and tasted it and I was like, and
she was coughing.
Marisol didn't believe me that it was spicy, so she put it all over her taco.
I thought my spicy tolerance was getting better.
Wait, tell us why you thought it was getting better.
Okay. It's like nothing.
Come on, go ahead.
It's because yesterday I ate a bag of hot Cheetos and I wasn't struggling.
So she was like, I can handle spice now.
Bella's
Bella's over there holding back her laugh.
Every time she tells that, Bella can't help it.
Your family's going to roast me for that.
All right.
Okay, sorry, Bella. I didn't have a childhood, okay?
Bella-
My mother didn't buy me snacks.
Bella said hot Cheetos aren't even that spicy, so.
I was like, are they even the extra flaming hot?
Yeah, I tried the sauce like right away, so I knew it was spicy. And when I saw you pouring it on your taco, I was like, "There's way too much."
Wow,
She's not gonna enjoy
Oscar,
that.
You didn't say anything?
It was too late. You poured it on there so quick.
I just wanted to see what happened.
It's
Pa
messed
que
up.
aprenda.
Right.
At least I can taste my food.
Damn.
Because he's sick.
Yeah.
I could taste my tacos.
Look, you hear?
It was just the beauty I couldn't
breathe.
taste.
Feels good breathing out my nose.
David. Honestly, we set that up for him.
Smells great in here. Mm.
I did like the green. I did like the green salsa. I think it was pretty
Me
flavorful
too.
and not spicy at all.
If they could just make it a little spicy, I would like that.
They would lose
Or maybe I
all
could
of their
mix in.
clientele.
a
I'm
little
sure
bit
they
of
have
the
it
red.
not spicy at all
like
for
the-
like
Yeah.
the American people that go there.
Or maybe I should have just mixed in a little bit of my red sauce and my green sauce.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Make a little hybrid sauce. Mm. Yeah, I'm always the type to drizzle in all the sauces that they offer. I don't care. I don't care which one's my favorite or what. Give them to me all. So I had to go up and ask for one of the mild ones. But I will say guac salsa is, I think I like more than like just green tomatillo salsa. So it worked for me. But I love all salsas.
No discrimination.
Important.
All salsas matter.
They all do. They always have a home with me. In my belly.
Okay, well, like anything else to talk about on the food? I think that wraps it up.
Would you guys go back?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Me too.
What?
Wait.
He said I would.
No, I heard you. Sorry, Sam. I would. I will definitely go back, especially
Yeah.
for the birria tacos.
Yeah, I think Oscar, you need to try them a different day or something.
I want to try it.
So you liked Las Tapias better?
Yeah, I did.
What?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think I need to retry a whole order for myself just to really see before I decide.
From
But
which
yeah.
one? From both?
Yeah, from both, for science.
Just get them side by side.
But these ones are good, and
If
I'll
I'm
definitely
going
go back for
To
that.
Las Tapias, I'm just going to get the ramen though. I'm probably not getting tacos.
You
there.
just want
That's
soup.
true.
It's because you're sick, Oscar.
I don't mean right now. I meant if I were to go there.
Oh,
The sass.
I know.
Right.
He's like, right. And you're like, right. You guys are both sassing each other.
Right.
I know. Damn.
Like, it's not my
Someone
fault
get
I'm
him a hug.
sick.
The girls
kicking me
are
while I'm down.
fighting. And the girls are Oscar and Marisol.
Never meet us.
Go ahead, David.
Next week, we're like, sorry guys, they couldn't settle their differences, and now it's just me and Sam. Bella's like, I'm on the mic.
We have Bella filling in for both of them.
She would be like, what do you want me to talk about? What do I do with my hands?
All right, let's move on.
But Bella's like, they're sharing custody. I get 1 week off, 1 week on. They rotate.
Did you prepare a movie, Oscar?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
so
then.
excited.
It's time for our segment.
Guess that movie.
This movie that I got today, I'm pretty sure we've all seen it. And if you haven't, then we all at least know about it.
Okay.
And you guys actually might just get it on the first sentence. All right. B and D are two brothers who hate each other. They're constantly bickering and touching each other's stuff without permission. When their older brother comes to visit, B and D realize they hate their older brother more than they hate each other. This brings them closer together and they become best friends. However, B and D's shenanigans as best friends cause their parents more stress than when they hated each other. They eventually push their parents towards divorce and realize they messed up. A few months later, B and D come up with a scheme to make their parents fall in love again and bring their family back together. Yeah, I think, you all got it.
Woo!
Yeah.
So the movie was Step Brothers.
When you said touching the stuff, I was like,
Yeah.
it's the bongos.
The bongos.
It was the
a drum
set.
set.
Oh, I watched it once, and I didn't think it was as funny as everyone made it out to be, personally. But
Wow.
Because we all watched it together. We made David watch it because he'd never seen it before.
oh, I remember that happening.
Maybe we overhyped it so you had higher expectations.
But it wasn't just you guys. It was like everyone I've talked to was like, "Oh, Step Brothers is like the funniest movie," and then like it ended, and I was like, "Wait, what?" I was
It's pretty funny, David.
no, I mean it was funny, but I don't know. It was. I have to watch it again.
I definitely think it has its ups and downs.
Mhm.
Like the funny parts are like funny, but
Right.
then when there isn't a funny part, it's just like whatever. Like the Catalina wine mixer whole shenanigan, and like, okay, whatever.
And that's like a big reference. Like in college, I was like,
It is,
the
yeah.
Catalina wine mixer.
But boats and hoes, and they crashed the boat. Like hilarious.
Crashed the boat.
Worldwide, wide.
Wide. Good movie.
Well, that was a quick segment. I do have a story to tell you guys.
Okay.
And this actually might be why I'm sick.
Is it a scary story?
No.
I'm
Maybe,
scared.
actually. It could be.
Oh.
To the right person. So, last Sunday, I didn't want to cook because I had already cooked and I had food in the fridge, but I didn't want to eat it because I wanted to save it for Monday and Tuesday, so I didn't have to cook during the week, so I can just work and eat, whatever. So Sunday, I decided to go out to eat, and I went to Mr. Hero, but I realized that there's an Arby's by the Mr. Hero. And I was remembering Carlos telling me that I should try the Wagyu burger from Arby's.
Right.
So I'm like, let me get my order from Mr. Hero and then also get a burger from Arby's since I'm in the area.
Mm-hmm.
I get back and, I have my Roman burger, I have the Wagyu burger, and the first thing I'm going to eat is the Arby's burger because if I don't like it, at least
You have something to say.
Yeah, exactly. I take one bite of the burger, and from that one bite, I could already tell I would never go back to get it again.
Dang. Did he still finish it though?
I still finished it. I didn't like the sauce that came on the burger, and if I was craving a burger, that's definitely not where I would want to go get one.
Yet you did.
Well, to try it out, like I had never tried it, and Carlos is like, that's the one thing that you probably would like, and I gotta say, I don't think I like Arby's.
Dang.
The Roman burger from Mr. Hero though, phenomenal.
It's magic. It really is. And
Like-
if you're not from Ohio, know him, Mr. Hero.
Oh, is it only in Ohio?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Columbus is it's only in like Cleveland area. Columbus is the southmost you can find a Mr. Hero.
I've never been to Mr. Hero.
Me neither.
Oh my gosh.
Let me pull it up because I
Level
can't
up.
picture.
And get you a Roman burger.
Yeah,
Shoot, I'm gonna have to take us there.
Yeah, take us there for the pod. There and Swenson's could be our 2 fast food spots this season.
could be.
Oh, man, I'll think about it for sure. I haven't had a Roman burger in a minute. Ooh.
Yeah. I took some of my friends from college to Mr. Hero, and they all loved it. Like they're all like, "Whoa, we were not expecting this place to be like good." Like it's crazy because the closest one from when I was in college was 20 minutes in the next town, Orville. So I would drive 20 minutes and then 20 minutes back. I actually had a ritual at one point. Every Friday, I would be done with classes at like noon. So I would drive to Mr. Hero, grab some food, drive back, play some pickup soccer, and then we would play for like 2 hours. And after the first hour, we would take like a 10-minute break. And in that 10 minutes, I would eat part of my Mr. Hero and then play for another hour. And I would do that pretty like consistently for a whole semester.
Everyone's like drinking water, like, oh, I need a refuel. Oscar's me too. Eats his Roman burger.
You said this might be the reason why you're sick.
Oh, Yeah,
Arby's?
because I had Arby's.
There's no way Arby's gave you the flu.
I don't know.
My body's not used to it. It's like when you
Yeah.
eat in another country.
His body is trying to like take out the toxins
When
from
you
Arby's.
eat in another country, you get diarrhea. You do not get the flu. I would know. Thank you very much.
I believe you, Oscar.
Well, Wagyu
Thank
is
you.
from Japan, so...
This was American Wagyu.
Oh, it's American Wagyu?
Yeah.
What is
That
that?
makes sense.
And it only had 51% Wagyu meat.
That's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
51%.
It's like just enough.
Yeah, it's
That's
just enough
it's
to
probably
call
the
it that
minimum
name.
legal amount that needs to be in there to call it a Wagyu burger.
It's
Exactly.
probably like the hooves or some shit.
Oh, God.
And you got it from Arby's.
Yep.
Yeah, I sent you guys a picture of him with his Arby's bag, and you didn't even respond or react.
Luna's bag.
Luna's head in the bag.
Luna's head in the bag.
Yeah.
I thought I responded. I responded in my head.
What the hell was that?
Shit.
The phones are
Bones
falling.
are falling.
That was mine and yours at the same time.
Yeah.
Bella, I blame you.
They were like, we're done.
All right. I think we know the real reason you're sick is because you went to the go-go last week.
Yeah, tell us what happened then.
Both of you scoundrels.
What?
When
Why?
we
You
were
hooligans.
when we were done recording, we had been drinking during the pod, right? And David and I were feeling good, so we're like, "Hey, let's go out." But we didn't want to go too far because it was pouring.
It was indeed raining.
It was so bad. So we went to the go-go because it was the closest thing we could get to. And even though it was pouring, it was packed in there.
And maybe it was like everyone's like, well, we can't go anywhere else, so everyone's just having a good old time.
Yeah, just staying inside.
But I don't know. The music was all right.
Yeah.
There was some cute chicks in there, so that was cool.
Wait, was my DJ there? Or
Yeah,
no?
was her boyfriend
No.
No,
there?
it wasn't your DJ.
That's why it was all right, because he wasn't there.
Yeah, no, he does better, I think.
You said there were some cuties there?
There was some cuties there. There was some hot guys there. It was me and Oscar.
Oh, we ran into the neighbor there.
Yeah, the freaking neighbor. I'm annoyed at him because I saw him riding on his on one of the bird scooters.
Yeah.
And then he left it parked next to like his car in the parking lot sticking out. And so anytime I tried to leave the parking lot, I had to move out of the way of the scooter.
Yeah.
So I eventually moved it to the sidewalk. But I'm like, why would he leave it like almost in the middle of the parking lot?
Because boys dumb.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
Anyways, yeah, you talk to the neighbor. Good for you.
Damn.
I'm salty at him.
She's like, he's dead to me.
Yeah, literally.
But what happened? Take us through your night.
We got there. We were all like smiley because we were like, damn, it's popping in here today. And I was like, dude, I had my rain jacket because it was raining. And I was like, dang, I don't want to put it up because if I put it up, imagine someone's leaving and they're like, oh, let me take this rain jacket. And so I was like, all
I
right,
really
what?
want some miso soup.
what-
Hey, miso soup.
What?
Have you guys seen that reference?
No.
But what does that have to
No.
do with the story?
Because you want something and it appears out of
Hey, I really
nowhere.
want this rain jacket.
Yeah.
Yay, a rain jacket.
So yeah, we got there and I was like wearing this raincoat and I was like, oh, this is so lame. What's the least lame way to wear it? So naturally, I wrapped it around my waist and then I started dancing. And so we got some drinks and we went onto the dance floor. But I forget what, I think we had to go to the bathroom at separate times. And so the funniest part was when Oscar was gone, I was like, "Ah, this is crazy. It was like we said, it was a stuffed house.
Uh-huh.
A packed house. And so I was like over here dancing, grooving, having a good time. But it's so awkward when you're by yourself on the dance floor
Yeah.
because no matter which way you're pointing, it looks like you're looking at them. So I was like dancing, and then there was like a group of people, and I'm like, oh, they probably think I want to join their group, but I really don't. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna turn around, and so you turn around, and and then there's just a couple making out. So you're like, oh, they think I'm watching them make out. I was like, I don't want to do that. And then you turn around. So as we came back, I'm like, dude, I realized when you're on the dance floor by yourself, it's like you're in a microwave because you gotta just like keep spinning around, or else people think you're trying to like join their group. So that was
Where you dance facing the wall, just weirdo.
They're like, oh, who the heck invited that guy?
Well, we were right in the middle though. We weren't by the wall.
And we were always in the walkways, like wherever we're like, oh, this is the least crowded spot. We know why, because people were trying to get through, so we were like, so we got there a little late to the party, but it was pretty fun, and we stayed there till they closed.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it was nothing eventful, but then afterwards we were just like hanging out, and so it wasn't raining then, and so that was cool. And so people were lingering, and so I don't know, I just found myself talking to people. I think Oscar was talking to a group of people too, and I was talking to this one dude who I think was also Latino, but he didn't speak Spanish, so we were talking about that, and I was like, oh, like you should try. And so I was like speaking in Spanish like here and there. And then this girl turned around, she was like, sorry, I can't help it over here, but like, and she was like a white girl. She was like, but yeah, you should definitely like try to pick up on some Spanish. And then she started speaking like really good Spanish. I was like, wait, what the heck? And so we started talking, and she was like I think she was like Belgian or something, but she lived in Barcelona.
Oh,
like
Barcelona.
her family like lived out there, and somehow she was a Real Madrid fan, so that really confused me. She lived in Barcelona, so we were just talking for a little bit, and she was telling me about like Las Palmas, which I guess is like a dance club, like a Latin dance club. And I was like, we haven't got, like my friend group hasn't gone. I was like, I'd never heard of it, and so we were chatting. I was like, yo, could I get your number? Like, maybe we could hit like Las Palmas or whatever. And she's like, yeah, sure. And then I ended up putting my number in her phone, and then she never said anything. So I think she just took a week-long nap. And
I'm sure that text will come through today, David, for you to go to Las Palmas tonight.
I'm sick.
I'm putting it out there.
Oh, right, but he's sick, so he'd be like, I can't even go.
I can't go.
No, you gotta say yes.
I was like, no, that's dope. Like, it's interesting finding either Latino friends or Spanish-speaking friends. She's like, oh, yeah, like, it is pretty hard out here. So I was like, all right, bet. So maybe one day. She was very pretty, and she was very nice.
She was breaking it down on the dance floor, though.
Well, that's the other thing. I was like, oh, bailas? Because, like, obviously she goes to the dance club. She was like, yeah, like, you should have seen me in the go-go. I was like, I think I did see you in the go-go. And that was, like, the group that I was, like, dancing, and they were, like, all dancing. And so when I was alone, I was like, I don't want them to think I want to dance with them. I want to just keep spinning.
No, the only reason
she was throwing it down.
The only reason I remember is because she was breaking it down hard. I was like, dude, she's probably sweating over there. Like,
in
she's
what
working
way?
out.
Like dropping it low?
No, not like dropping it low, but she was just constantly moving. Like every single song, she was like going her hardest.
She danced with heart and soul.
Yeah.
That sounds
for
like
her.
a good
Good
time.
for her, man. She seemed like a really good time, so I was like, oh, that was cool.
What's her name?
Should I say her name? No.
You can say first name. Nina?
Irina.
Udina.
I'm like, oh, that
That's
sounds
pretty.
European as heck.
Yeah.
Okay, Irina Shake.
I will
You were like,
say,
can I say your name? How's she going to ever find this podcast?
Shit. Like, we're at Las Palmas. Listen to my podcast.
I will say, even though it was crowded, we somehow got drinks pretty easily.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Was the bartender that we know there the girl? The glasses girl? The one that yells at people?
Oh, yeah, she was there.
She was?
Yeah, but she was on the other side. We were ordering from the opposite end. We were
Oh,
ordering
well,
by
I-
the front door. She was by the side door.
I ordered from the other end, like
Oh,
later
did
on
you?
in the night.
Okay.
And I didn't see her. I
Yeah,
mean, I know
I
she's
did
like
see
kind of
her.
short. But
Yeah, she is short. I was like,
So
the
I'm-
one that yells at people.
I might have just missed her, but yeah, most of the main bartenders were there.
Yeah.
They stick around, I feel like.
Yeah, they got a
been there
good
for years.
crew.
All right, then.
And now we're sick.
Yeah, now you're sick. Was it worth it?
It was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was a good
We haven't
time.
been to the go-go in a minute, so.
You guys are like,
I was
yeah, it was worth it.
Fuck yeah.
Meanwhile, Oscar had a fever the other day. He was dying.
David won't stop.
Hey, man.
David's nose is rubbed red and raw.
Yeah, I'm just freaking rubbed raw.
Oh my gosh.
Well, today we had our producer Isabella
Yeah, Bella.
finally do some work for us. Actually, this is the first time actually doing something.
Right.
Right, this is the first time she's ever
one
done
time.
anything.
Can I get you water?
She didn't even get me water today. Actually,
You said you were fine.
I brought my own, but I forgot it in the hallway. She's like, "Can you grab it for me,
She's
Bella?"
like, you should read my mind. That's your
You should
only
have
job.
seen it in the hallway and then brought it into me.
Bella, can you give me an energy drink?
Okay, now we're putting her to work.
David's over there giving me a disgusting look. Did you not just like eat your own loogie?
What? And it was tasty.
What's
so what?
wrong with you? He's sick. It's not his
Yeah,
fault.
why are you
So
attacking
my
me?
tiny little burp is disgusting. Did you see his face? He was like,
Earlier, there was a point where you both burped like at the same time, and I was like, "This is disgusting."
when?
At
Me?
the table?
Them two.
Oh, the boys. Okay, you gotta say that.
Because Oscar was burping in the middle of talking. But there was like one
I
where you with your
burped?
mouth closed. It
Is
was
that-
like one of the
When he was like talking, it's like,
yeah.
and then he talked to a girl.
Wait, did I do the same type of burp or did I burp out loud?
No, you did the same type of burp, like one of those internal like gurgling in the chest types.
Yeah.
Anyways, we finally put Bella to do some work.
Yeah.
So she was tasked with finding us riddles today. Bella is going to be the Riddler. She's going to read off some of the riddles she found for us, and then we're going to have to try to solve them.
Do we say them out loud if we know them or should we text them to her?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do like a buzzer thing or work as a team? Oh, they're not that complicated?
Because she knows the answer.
I mean,
Okay.
She has a
Miss
bunch
Answer
of them.
Key.
We could say them out loud.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do
Let's do it.
a buzz thing. So when you think you know it, just say that you think you know it. Okay, Bella, we're going to have to share this mic, so...
Okay, the first one is there's a one-story house in which everything is yellow. Yellow walls, yellow doors, yellow furniture. What color are the stairs?
There. Man.
It's a
Me.
one story.
Me. Can I say it?
Go for
We
it.
already said it, but yeah.
What color are the stairs? Is that what you said?
Yellow.
No, there's no stairs. It's a one-story home.
Yes.
I'm so fucking good at these.
That was the first one. Are you starting off
Okay.
easy or are they all this easy? Okay. Okay. Next one.
What building has the most stories?
Me.
What building has the most stores? Stories.
Me. Actually, I don't know. Toy Stories? Toys.
She said, what building has the most stories?
Oh, I know. Beep. Library.
Okay. I was like, it can't be that easy. That's what I was
That's
thinking
why I
too.
didn't say that, because I was like, that's too easy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, next one.
These are kind of like jokes, kind of. They're not even like riddles that much.
She's like, I'm starting to realize now.
Remember, she was like, we thought we were good because she said 11. Ow, my stomach.
This one made me laugh. What kind of coat is best put on wet?
Wait, can you repeat that again?
You said what kind of coat is best put on wet?
Oh, beep.
Go for it, David.
Coat of paint?
I would not have gotten that one.
Yeah, it's
My
like
first time was
orange.
trench coat.
This one is from my friend. There are 30 cows in the field, 28 chickens. How many didn't?
How many didn't? There are 30 cows in the field, 28 chickens. How many didn't?
Beep. No, I don't want to do it.
Let's say it.
Because I've already figured this one out. You guys can figure it out.
What?
Nah, she's saying that because she doesn't know shit.
I do.
Then say it.
You guys want me to say it?
Yeah. You buzzed.
10.
Yes.
30 cows in the field, 28 chickens. How many didn't? How many of the cows didn't eat chickens? You.
What?
There are 30 cows in the field, 28 chickens.
20
How
of them
many-
ate
yeah.
chickens.
Oh.
So 10 of them did not eat chickens.
10 of them.
Gotcha.
Question.
I must have
Is your
misheard the
friend a
riddle.
farmer?
No. Okay. David's father has 3 sons: Snap, Crackle, and
Beep.
David.
Pop. No, David. Yes.
He said yas.
David Slay.
I did think these were going to be harder riddles, but we're going to keep going.
Damn, David.
She still has
find hard
what,
riddles.
6? Just
You
a
Google hard riddle.
hard riddles.
Maybe I should have. Next time. What can you? What? Okay, next. What can you hold in your right hand but never in your left hand?
Beep. Your left hand? Yes. Let's go.
That's good, Sam.
I was gonna
Good.
say not.
Okay, next one. What
Wait,
kind?
sorry. Can we go back to the last one? What can you hold on your right hand but never hold on your left hand? Was that it?
Yeah.
Am I holding it?
Okay, next.
What kind of room has no walls, door, or windows?
No wall, doors, or windows.
My bathroom. Walls, doors, windows.
Yeah. It's going to be something dumb. It's not a restroom?
Insane asylum. Them squishy rooms.
No walls,
there's a
doors,
door.
or windows.
Damn, that definitely has walls.
Dun, dun. This one is hard.
Damn, we're over here clowning her and this
Right,
hard ass riddle.
You had us in the first half, not gonna lie.
Do you want me to say the answer?
No. Can you give me like a hint?
She gave you the riddle.
She said it's a room.
With no doors, no windows, no walls.
Mm-hmm.
A room. It's gonna be something dumb.
That's what I said.
You want me to tell you?
Everyone giving up.
Yeah, I've been gave up.
Yeah, I give up too.
Yeah.
A mushroom.
Bro.
Can we fire her?
The mushroom, like from Jersey Shore.
What?
Mushroom.
Oh.
Okay, should I get into the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you throw a blue stone into the Red Sea, what will it become?
Grimace.
Why is she laughing so hard? A blue stone into the Red Sea?
Is it
Just
a pebble?
a regular stone?
Mhm.
Grimace, right?
Is it just still a blue stone?
You want me to say it? Wet.
I'm gonna choke her.
That one made me laugh a lot. Okay. What is so fragile that saying its name breaks it?
Beep. Silence.
Yeah. This one made me laugh a lot. What has 5 toes but isn't your foot?
Your toes. Oh wait, your foot.
Is it your other foot?
The answer is my foot.
What is your foot?
Okay, this is the last one I have. This one is longer. 2 men are in a desert. They both have backpacks on. One of the guys is dead. The other guy who is alive has his backpack open, and the guy who is dead has his backpack closed. What was in the dead man's backpack?
Beep. Water. Hmm.
Can you repeat that again, please?
2 men are in a desert. They both have backpacks on. One of the guys is dead. The other who is alive has his backpack open, and the guy who is dead has his backpack closed. What is in the dead man's backpack?
Is it the dead guy?
He's inside his own backpack?
I don't know.
Is it his clothes? No. Is it a funny thing?
No.
Oh. Oh, what the heck? Is it his intestines?
Is it like food?
Is it rocks?
And one of them's dead?
Is it empty? Oh.
But his backpack's closed. I don't know, because his backpack's closed. Is that it? Gosh darn it.
Is it uranium?
You don't have any guesses, Oscar?
No. A snake.
Should we give up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A parachute.
That one's good.
That one was good.
Damn, how did we not get that?
Dang, we went through those riddles in like 10 minutes.
They were short ones. That one was the longest one.
Can I read you the one that inspired this segment for me?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Jennifer and Madeline went out for lunch. Both order iced tea to drink. Jennifer had an appointment later, so she finished her drink quickly and finished 2 more in the time that it took Madeline to finish just 1. Soon after, Madeline dropped dead, but Jennifer was unharmed. The police ruled it a murder and found that both the drinks were poisoned. How did Jennifer survive?
Wait, Jennifer's the one that had 3?
Yes.
And she survived?
Yes.
And she drank them quickly because she had an appointment?
Yes.
She diluted the poison? She went to the doctors?
Oh, wait, what? Who?
The one that didn't die. She had an appointment, right?
Yes.
Did she get an antidote at her appointment?
No.
Can you repeat it?
Yeah. Jennifer and Madeline went out for lunch. Both ordered iced tea to drink. Jennifer had an appointment later, so she finished her drink quickly and finished 2 more in the time that it took Madeline to finish just 1. Soon after, Madeline dropped dead, but Jennifer was unharmed. The police ruled it a murder and found that both the drinks were poisoned. How did Jennifer survive?
Did Jennifer poison her friend?
She did not.
Both the drinks were poisoned, but weren't they already drunken? So did Jennifer not drink all her drinks?
No, I believe she finished 3.
Oh.
Finished 3 in the time that it took Madeline to finish 1.
She peed it out.
That's what I was thinking.
She threw it up because she had so much liquids?
Mm-mm.
Do you have any hints?
Do you guys remember what drinks they were drinking?
Lemonade.
Iced tea.
Iced teas. Got it?
What the heck?
What?
How does Bella got it?
Okay, they're drinking iced teas.
Oh, I know.
What?
Do you want me to tell the answer?
Yeah.
The poison was in the ice cubes.
Yeah.
So,
But what? That makes sense.
So, like, since the one girl let it melt,
she got more poison.
And the other girl was like, I'm thirsty, give me more. Oh, Jennifer, that's just like her.
Damn, she finished 3?
Thirsty
right.
girl.
Thirsty.
She's like, I know they're going to need some pee at the doctor.
She's like, I pay for this monthly. Give me all the drinks.
I asked Snapchat AI to give me a riddle.
Ooh.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?
Silence.
One more time. AI.
I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I? I also don't know the answer because the AI didn't tell me yet.
Oh. Is it?
You know what?
Because Bella found in her
Okay,
research of riddles.
Because she's a Riddler.
Mm-hmm.
A tornado.
Does wind make a noise?
Is it a microphone?
Mm.
Maybe not. Is that what you were thinking? Oh.
She's like, I don't think I know. Comes alive with the wind or something?
Mm-hmm. It says, I come alive with wind. I'm asking for the answer.
Watch it. It's going to be dumb, huh? Was it dumb, Bella?
I asked what, and it said, sorry if that was a bit confusing. Let me try again. Here's the riddle. I'm something that can't talk or listen, but somehow I can communicate. I don't have a physical form, but I come alive when the wind blows. Any guesses?
I like how we dumbed it down for you.
That's
Bella knows the
offensive.
answer, though. Damn, we suck
It's
at
going to be
these.
something dumb, like a wave or something.
Or like a wind chime, maybe.
But, like, how does it hear?
I'm going to say, tell me the answer. An echo.
Oh, see?
What?
So read it again.
The original riddle was, I speak without a mouth and I hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind.
How does that echo here?
When sound waves bounce off a surface and come back to our ears, we hear an echo. Pretty, I don't know.
Lame.
Yeah, that one was a bad one.
Good thing you choose that one. You were smart, not like this dumbass AI.
Well, I guess that wraps up this episode.
Well, those are some good riddles.
That's all I had prepared. But I had Bella prepare for today.
That it would take a little longer.
I definitely, I thought they were going to be difficult, long riddles.
You want me to come up with difficult long riddles?
I'm going to check Reddit.
So we're just going to continue with the riddles.
Okay, this is on Reddit. When you demolish, I'm there. When you move upwards, I'm there. When you beat me, I'll be there again. What am I?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Dust.
My skin.
Your skin. Do you guys want to say the answer?
Gravity.
Gravity's always there. It's a law.
The Redditors believe the answer is high score.
Wait, say it again?
The actual riddle?
Yeah.
When you demolish, I'm there. When you move upwards, I'm there. When you beat me, I'll be there again. What am I?
Oh, I could do that, I guess.
The high score of a game.
Bing, 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 bing.
Do you guys want me to find more?
Sure.
I thought Marisol and David were both looking some up.
Oh, no, I was scrolling Instagram.
What do you buy to eat but never consume?
Say that again?
She said, what do you buy to eat but never consume? Is it silverware?
I was going to say eggs. I always throw them away by accident.
I have one. It's dumb too. You are my brother, but I am not your brother. Who am I?
My sister.
Some of these are so dumb. What has multiple layers and makes you cry when you cut into it?
Onions.
Skin.
Wait, say it again?
What?
What has multiple layers and makes you cry when you cut into it?
Someone said skin.
Yeah, skin. That's way better than onion. That was way better than I thought it was going to be.
What gets wetter the more you use it?
So annoying.
Towel.
Yeah, and what
was
else?
the one that... What, David?
Nothing.
Okay, this is another one. I have two eyes but cannot see. I'm hot when cold, both red and green. What am I? Do you want me to read it again?
Yeah.
I have two eyes but cannot see. I'm hot when cold, both red and green.
Two eyes. Two eyes. Two eyes.
Do you guys want the answer?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, these are so hard.
Chili pepper. Because it's spelled with two eyes.
Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious.
Someone says, can anyone help me on this riddle? The answer is not BJ. It says, I can be blown, but I'm not a breeze. I can be sucked, but I'm not a straw. I can be wet, but I'm not water. What am I? This one is technically unsolved on Reddit.
Oh.
Really? No. Damn. Well, maybe it was the answer.
Someone put definitely a penis. Someone else said a fart. Oh gosh. That's gross. If it is a fart.
Yeah, I can be wet. I can be sucked, but I'm not a straw. That's kind of facts. That's crazy.
Now what?
I don't know.
Anything interesting happen during the week?
It's too busy being sick.
Yeah, me too. The worst was Tuesday. I woke up and my head was nauseous. Every time I coughed, it burned. And all I wanted to do was lay down all day. As soon as I woke up, I'm like, I don't want to work today. And I was about to call the day off, but I'm like, no. So I worked half the day and then I took half the day off.
Mm-hmm.
And the annoying part about being sick is that Luna doesn't care. I'll be laying down and she'll come into my room and start bothering me till I get up. And then I'll start coughing and she'll get mad that I'm coughing. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like,
She's just a baby.
like she'll start pawing at me and I'm like, Luna, just let me die.
Do you ever think about when like moms get sick and they have like little kids?
Yeah.
Like that's gotta be like the worst of the worst.
Yeah, it's probably rough.
I could not imagine, because I also like when I get super sick, like I just want to be in my bed watching a movie and like no one bother me.
Yeah.
But like I would, like my mom sometimes would get like sick and she would come home from work and she would like cook, and I think about that and I'm like, as a kid at the time I was like, damn, can you cook any fast?
Dang.
But like that's hard.
See, at least with the kid, you can tell him, listen, I'm sick, so I'm going to be moving a little bit slower.
Mm-hmm.
But with the dog, I can't tell her, like, leave me alone, I'm dying.
Leave me alone, I'm dying.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm sick, I'm not going to cook. I'm going to just go buy us McDonald's.
Right. Make it easy. It's another thing I thought of, too. I was in a restaurant the other day, and it's just like, oh, yeah, I had to stay home from work today. One of my kids was sick. And I was like, dang, imagine you're an adult. It's like now you have kids and you don't even miss work because you're sick. You're like, I got to take care of this other sick fuck. I
Right.
use my sick days to take care of this sick old dog. And it's a son.
I mean, once my kid's like 7, they can stay home alone.
7?
Yeah.
That's pretty young.
Lock the
That's really
doors.
young.
Don't
Is there,
open
like,
any of the doors.
an age where it's illegal to leave your kid alone?
I always thought it was like 10 or 11 or something.
Yeah, I
for some
think so.
reason.
I don't know. Actually, I wouldn't know.
It probably is higher, and our parents were just Mexicans. They were like,
I don't know if it's like a law. I think if something happens to your child because you left them alone, then you can be held liable.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like after this age they're legally allowed to be home alone, or before this age they're not. I don't know.
Yeah.
If anything, it'd probably be like 13 or something.
I probably wouldn't let them be alone until they're like 12.
You just said 7.
Yeah, that was a joke. I wouldn't actually. They're still a baby at that age.
What was it, like second grade? Third grade?
Somewhere
Old enough.
around there, yeah.
I mean, you're the one that had Miguel while like be much younger. You think he could have been alone in 3rd grade?
Hell no. Definitely not. But I was the oldest, so I could have been. Yeah, like middle school, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we started being
It's like
alone really
13,
until middle school.
14.
Because before then, we would just go to grandma's house.
That's true. Yeah, we did always have that.
My grandma doesn't live here.
It's so weird to think about, though, like, since we don't live where our parents live,
Right?
like, childcare costs are going to be a thing to factor in. Whereas, yeah, they, like,
when
paid...
we have kids? Is that what you're saying? For us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or what? What?
Yeah, I was just wondering, because none of us have kids. So I'm like, I don't think we have to be too worried about it yet.
Right. But apparently they're expensive. And it's like
Childcare?
Yeah.
Daycares
Super
are so
expensive as
expensive.
So
Fuck.
And
expensive.
then, like, back in the day, it's like, oh, they would, pay my grandma some, but it was like, she was like, I already got, like, I'm watching 4 kids. What's one more fucking kid?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, no, it was
'Cause
definitely, and it was so fun for us, I think, like, the kids.
Both my brother and sister-in-law work from home, so you think like, oh, they don't have to like pay for childcare, but my nephews are just so crazy and high energy that like they can't get anything done. So they do go to daycare. Well, the oldest one is now like going to school, but they still eventually have to get childcare for like the second one and the third one. And I
Right.
think it's like $300 a week.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
something
Crazy.
like,
It's
at least, I
insane.
would say.
Like, what the hell?
Per child, right?
I'm gonna just move to Peru and have my aunt watch them.
And I think it's more expensive in Columbus.
He lives in Cincy.
'Cause I think in Columbus it's more like 500 a week.
Mhm.
That's crazy. How do you live?
Right?
How
It's
do
like,
you
at
live?
that point, it's like, just have one be a stay-at-home parent. Like, if there's 2, if it's a
Yeah.
2-parent household.
Shit, leave me at home.
I'll become an influencer at home, try to make money that way. But yeah, I feel like it's a common misconception that people that work from home can watch their own kids.
Definitely cannot. I've seen it firsthand.
Because I know, like, a lot of my coworkers, we had a period where we were working from home, and they're like, oh yeah, I have a babysitter come. Well, luckily, it'd be like a relative, but I have a relative come, take them or watch them, or I take them to daycare while I work from home, because you can't be watching them while you're working and getting stuff done productively.
Because, yeah, even when they're young, it's like what Oscar said with Luna. Like, you can tell them something, but they're not gonna. It's going to be in one ear, out the other. Like, hey, I got to get this project into my boss by 3 p.m. Can you keep it down? They're like, I still want goldfish. And they're going crazy.
Yeah.
Have we talked about how many kids we want to have?
The number? I don't know.
David, is there a specific number you want?
12, but
I think we might have, because David made a similar joke where he used to say he wanted a lot of kids.
No, like, seriously.
But now it's up to the however many his woman would want.
I'll just have multiple women. It says,
So
I think he also
annoying.
said that.
I think you also
Yeah,
did say
I'm pretty
that.
sure you
Like,
did.
they don't have to all be the same mom.
4, I think would be cool.
Four's a
No, I'm
lot.
just kidding.
I used to think 4 because I grew up in a household of 4 kids, but now I'm like, maybe 2.
Dang, which 2 would you get rid of from your siblings?
Since I just like the first 2.
What about you?
I mean, I also wanted 4.
You better get to popping.
Well, that's what I
That's
said.
also the problem.
I said, since I do want that, like, once I start having them, I'm just gonna pop those suckers out. But 4 is a lot, man. Like, I only have 2 arms.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
it's not like all of them will be babies at the same time.
If I'm trying to pop them out.
Oh,
Don't you ever say that,
Damn.
Bella.
That'd be
Hey,
Bella
that-
just said,
Get
what if
them-
I have
that would save you one
quadruplets?
trip, bro.
I would have to
Right.
be in bed rest,
Get
guys.
them all out of the
Imagine
way.
me. Guys, imagine me with quadruplets. Like, I would be on bed rest for, like, half of my pregnancy. There's no way I could walk.
Hell no.
I would look like Bella.
You
from
look like a
Twilight.
you look like a
It
freaking.
was like this Bella right here. You look like Kate Gosling.
Ugh.
You look like a freaking dang merry-go-round at the fair, bro. All them kids rotating inside you.
I mean, I would like all boys. Because
Damn.
girls are just a lot.
You
want-
get us.
That's surprising. I feel like you would want a girl.
I mean, if I have one girl, great. If I have all girls, I'm gonna set myself on fire.
What's wrong with that?
Girls are hard.
Is it just because you remember growing up with your sister and how you guys acted towards each other?
Yes, I know they're gonna hate each other at some point, unless they're close in age, which maybe they won't hate each other, but they're gonna hate each other because they're gonna have to share a room or
I
something.
feel like if they're close in age, they'll hate each other more.
You think so?
Yeah, because me and Bella are not close in age, and we never really like had sister issues.
But me and my sister aren't that close either. I mean, not close in age, like 5 years apart. It's not like super close.
I
Not
guess.
super
I don't know
far.
why you were bullying your sister.
No, she was the fucking worst, man. I would call her the devil spawn. I was just talking about how I would tell her, like, yeah, you're adopted. That's why you look Asian. And none of us look Asian.
I feel like, don't you look more Asian than her now?
Now? What changed?
I don't know.
He's just saying it how he sees it.
Yeah,
You
from
think
what when you said that earlier, I was like, really?
Why do I look more Asian now? How?
Or
Like, you look more Asian than your sister does.
yeah,
No,
just because I know you guys now. I
she
didn't know you guys
definitely looks more Asian. You think I look more Asian than her?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'd say in Peru, we used to have this, like, Chinese president. I don't know if he was Chinese. He's Chinese descent.
This one.
Yeah, she looks
Yeah.
Asian there.
Yeah, I would say your sister looks more Asian.
Thank you. Anyways,
I would
we used
disagree, but that's just me.
Like
We
she
used
looks
to
like
have
she's
this-
mixed.
Asian, like, president called Fujimori.
Okay.
And you told her that was her dad.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
you like you didn't want you. Though.
She always brings it up during dinner. Remember when you told me Fujimori was my dad?
And she was like, devil spawn, you mean ass.
Yeah, no, guys, you guys don't understand. With me being the older sister, I had to watch over her constantly. It was my responsibility. And she would just love to get into, like, so much trouble. Like, and my mom was just like, she's fine, she's fine. We would go to the grocery store, and she would, like, walk away. I'd be like, Mom, your daughter, she's walking away. And my mom would just be doing something. I'd be like, Mom, she's walking away.
I'm on your mom's side. Let her do what she wants.
No, yeah. I kept thinking, like, someone's going to kidnap her. And why didn't I let that happen?
Oh, my God.
Just all your problems would have been solved.
And also, we shared a room for most of our lives. And whenever I would have friends over, she would be like, this is my room, too. I can hang out here.
Oh.
Yeah, she was the fucking...
Sounds like she was spitting some facts and you were just hating it.
Right.
And then I would be like,
she just
get
wants
out.
to hang out in her own bed. Dang.
I'd be like, get out. And she was like, okay, I'm leaving. And she would, like, do a really slow walk to the door. And then I would push her, and she would say, you made me mess up. I have to start all over again.
No, honestly.
And she was that type of sister.
She's wrong.
Fucking worst.
It's funny.
That is funny.
And I'm pretty sure she had, like, really bad OCD, like, growing up. Her bed was, like, nicely made. Like, you could bounce a quarter on that bitch. And to piss her off, when she would really piss me off, I would, like, sit on her bed, and she would throw the biggest tantrum.
Damn.
So...
You
every story you told, you instigated everything, but she's a bad one for reacting.
Get it, okay? She's just, like, ruining my life.
I think you guys just knew how to push each other's buttons.
Yeah, you were bullying your sister her whole life.
Bella, were we like that?
I don't think so. I was too young.
Yeah, Bella was too young. The worst thing I ever did to Bella is I would go, and then she'd get mad, and she'd go, and I would mock her, and I would go, over and over.
You would squeeze my knee really hard.
Oh, I would squeeze her knee really hard, which I still sometimes do.
And either you or Oscar, both of you would pull on my pinky toe and say, I'm going to rip it off.
That's
I
messed
would do
up.
that.
That's messed
We would
up.
both do that,
Yeah.
probably. We would. So if
He's grab a toe.
if you couldn't hear her, she said, we would grab her pinky toe and start screaming, I'm going to rip it off.
I still do that to my sister sometimes, where, like, we're fighting, and to piss her off, I'll be like, okay, ciao. Yeah, ciao, ciao. And she'd be like, I can stay here. I'll be like, okay, ciao, ciao.
So
And
petty.
yeah, and she'll get so fucking mad. She was also just, like, one of those kids who would, like, your mom would tell a lie to whoever she's talking to, and she would just be like, that's not true.
She had to.
Like not getting
Yeah.
the hint.
Yeah.
And then my mom would, like, squeeze her arm to shut the fuck up, and she would be like, you're squeezing my heart too hard. What?
She's just a kid. She didn't know. Kids are like inherently good and truthful.
Like your mom's talking to a friend, and the friend's like, "You should come over for dinner." And oh no, we're busy. Like, what are you talking about? You gotta watch your novella. That's
No, yeah, I think I remember one time my mom was telling this other lady, like, oh yeah, I was just not feeling well yesterday. And my mom was like, we went to the movies yesterday.
Damn, put her on blast.
I know.
I think the worst I ever did to Isabella was call her Issa Booger.
Yeah.
Bella, didn't you say that made you cry one time?
One time it was a bunch of my cousins, and they kept calling me Issa Booger, and then I started crying. And then that day specifically, I was really mad at Oscar because he also ate like my candy too.
Wow, Oscar, you scarred her.
How could you?
It must have been good. I don't remember.
The other thing is I would sing Pásame la botella, but I changed the lyrics to Isabella la fea.
That's messed up.
And she would get so mad. She's like, that's not the song! I'm like, yes, it is.
They remixed it.
They remixed it.
You just didn't hear that one yet.
My sister was just a clumsy kid. One time I was in the living room and I went to my room and I just heard like a big thump. And I went outside. I went back to the living room and she was just like, on the floor, like getting up. I was like, what happened? And the lamp was also on the floor. And she was like, I think I just fainted. And I just immediately started to laugh. I was like, what do you mean?
See, I remember in our house, and this happened multiple times, where like part of a tree branch would break and hit Leo.
This happened more than once?
This happened more than once. Like,
I was there for the one. The one, like the big one.
The one that was a huge branch that fell off the tree.
Were you there too?
Yeah, I think so.
I remember it was me and Cito for sure, because we were shooting hoops. And Leo was roaming around as he always did. And then at some point, for some reason, he like stopped to watch us shoot these baskets. And it was Cito from downtown, like way far. He's like, I'm about to shoot this. He threw it so high, and it was like the basketball hoop, and then it was me, and then it was Leo, and then it was Cito far away. And so Cito shot the ball. I saw it hit the branch, and then I see this thick-ass branch fall in slow motion. And I think Leo's head is still like looking for the ball's trajectory. And then I just see the branch land right on his head and crack immediately in half. And then he just like immediately hits the ground and starts crying.
And the branch was like 10 feet long, probably.
It was so long.
It was like a big branch.
The only saving grace was, I think it was a dead branch or something, because the way it snapped so easily.
It
on
had
his
to be
head
dead
was
for sure.
Comical. I'm sure it hurt still, but I think it was more the shock.
Oh, Leo.
He started crying, and I don't know if I started laughing immediately, or if me and Cito were just like, what the heck? I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I think me and Isabella didn't fight that much, aside from the already mentioned things. But maybe me and Leo fought more. I don't know.
It's because
I would
Leo's just that
definitely-
kid you just want to fight with.
I would definitely like yell at Leo all the time.
He's like, what?
Yeah. Leo! He'd be like, what did I do?
Yeah, I feel like you were mad at him all the time.
Yeah. And maybe it's because he was like the youngest.
After you?
Yeah, the next one after me. And so he was the closest to me, but youngest.
That boy just does things. I wish I knew you back then so I could be like, God damn it, Leo!
Yeah. I mean, you've met Leo now. Imagine him in middle school.
He gives me gray hairs, that boy.
I would get mad at him a lot when we were playing video games, because since me and Leo like lived in the same house, we were playing the same game, like same Call of Duty. So whenever we would have people over and we're doing 4-player split screen, Leo tended to just play better at her house, and he would always be the only one to kill me at the worst times. And I'm like, bro, like, you're cheating, you're screen peeking.
Was he screen peeking?
I don't know, I can't prove it.
He's like, but I still believe it to this day. There's no way he would have been that good.
I don't think me and my brother like ever fought that much. We've had like just maybe 1 or 2 fist fights, but he would just do like brother stuff. Like he's still addicted to Vicks. You know, like the vapor of
He
Vicks.
eats it?
Yeah.
He doesn't eat it, but he has like
injects in his veins.
he has like he might as well, but he has like breathing issues, and it helps him to like smell the Vicks.
Oh, man.
So he would constantly carry a Vicks with him, and sometimes when I would like lay down to like watch TV or something, he would like come and put some Vicks on my eyes.
Damn.
Dude,
He freshman Friday.
Right.
You.
Yeah,
Right,
he
that's
was
horrible.
so fucking mean. I'd be like, ah! So sometimes I would do it to him.
You
deserve
felt like,
it.
dang.
Because one time I did too much Vicks. And I did get in trouble.
He deserved
Conservative
it.
evidence.
I think Oscar probably remembers this, but there was the only thing I kind of did like that to Oscar is one time he had like a cut on his foot. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I think I know where you're going.
He had like a cut on his foot, so he was laying on his bed with like his foot out, and I think my mom was gonna put a bandage on it or something. But I walked over there with like bug spray, and I was like, "I'm gonna spray it." He's like, "No, don't spray it." I was like, "I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spray it." And he's like, "No, please don't." And in my mind, I really wasn't gonna spray it, but my finger just went psh, and sprayed it anyways. And I was like, "I really didn't mean to. It just happened." And he was like, "Ah!"
I couldn't remember what it was, but I thought it was a lemon. I thought maybe you squeezed a lemon.
No, I think it was bug spray.
Oh my
That's
God,
definitely like a
Samantha.
quicker application. Yeah, me and Sadie never fought.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I still fight now.
I was gonna say, you guys are still fight to this day.
Have you guys ever like fist fought con las manos?
Well, I would instantaneously knock her out. So
Right. I feel like she probably would try to hit you, and then you would just like throw her to the ground.
yeah, she was more of a puncher, and I'm more of a just push you on the ground.
Wrestler.
Just push you on the ground type.
Hey, good for her for trying to fight you.
Like, you keep trying this, silly ass. But Sadie, I think, actually was, you could say, a bad kid. She was traviesa.
Yeah,
as
that's
fuck.
a perfect word to describe her.
She was also like the ringleader of
The little ones.
the young girls, and so her word was law.
Yeah, she literally, like, you guys, were you, I would say you too, like, you guys would just listen to anything Sadie told you to do, because Sadie was the oldest of like that kind of generation of our cousins, and they were like all girls.
She a loudmouth, so that worked out in her favor.
And she'd be like, "Guys, I have a plan. Let's do this." And like, so I don't know,
Dude. Like,
I was like, there was one story I remember. My mom left me in charge of watching her and Leo, because I don't know where our moms were. They went to go do something together, and in our basement is where we had a bunch of toys, and there was like a train set and everything, and so they were down there, and I was like, "Well, they'll be fine. I'll just sit in the living room and watch TV." And then when my mom gets home, she goes downstairs. And she's like yelling at me, and she's like, "Come here!" And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "I thought you were watching them." I was like, "They were just down here playing." And she's like, "They put glue all over the train set. Now it's just covered in glue." I was like, "I didn't know they had glue."
and those were like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah, and Leo's like, "I don't know. Sadie wanted to do it."
I remember I used to get annoyed because Sadie would never get in trouble. Like, she would always have like a fall person. Like, someone else would get in trouble.
The mastermind.
And I'm like, dude, she's the one that told him to do that.
Yeah.
And she would literally, after everything was said, she'd be like, and like, she would just be like a badass little kid.
Yeah.
Like, the one that I can never forget is when once, I guess, she must have seen my dad shaving or something.
Oh God, this is
my
really
God.
bad. This one's really
So
bad.
we were at grandma's house, and one of our other cousins, Nicole, Zadie was like, "Yo,
Bella can't stop laughing.
let me shave your."
Wait, who did she shave? Finish the story. I don't know, goddammit.
So what she thinks is shaving cream is she grabs toothpaste, and so she's like, "Nicole, let me shave your head." And then Nicole was like, "Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea." And so she put toothpaste on her head and started shaving.
Oh my God.
I think she panicked when she saw blood, because obviously she didn't know how to like shave her head. And then so I think they either grandma went upstairs or she came downstairs. No, I'm sure they came downstairs crying.
I don't know. The way I've heard this story
Hilarious.
is like, my grandma was in the basement and she was like, "Wait a minute, the girls have been quiet for a little too long." So she went up to the bathroom and found Sadie shaving Nicole's head.
And it was just hilarious. She's like, "Oh yeah, one, the toothpaste is the right thing to do. That's definitely the shaving cream. And two, this is a good idea for whatever reason." I wonder what if she was just like straight up like, "Can I shave your head?" but I feel like most likely, let me shave your head or I'm going to beat you up or something.
I feel
I feel like she would have been like, "Men, siéntate."
Yeah, I feel like she probably just told
commands.
Just told her, like, come here, I'm going to do something, and, like, didn't tell her what was going on and just started doing it.
Did your mom ever get in, like, fights with other moms because of the travesuras from Sari?
No, my mom's super
Like,
chill.
yeah, no.
She's like, kids will be kids.
She'd be like, "Hi, Sari."
And yeah, I guess, like, I don't know.
Because I feel like growing up, I only paid attention to us, like all the cousins getting in trouble. I never paid attention to like
The dynamic of the parents.
exactly.
And what if they got mad at each other or not. I have no idea, actually.
Right.
Like, if I was Nicole's mom, I'd probably be mad.
Yeah.
But I don't remember that in the story, so I don't know what happened.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure she was like, "What the heck? Why did they let her do that?"
Yeah.
But kids will be kids, I guess.
Bella used to cut her own hair with scissors because she'd see my mom cut people's hair as her job, and she'd just grab the scissors and go doot doot doot. So she wore a lot of hats as a child.
I was going to say, did she do a good job?
No, she'd just go right at the top and just like cut.
I don't think I ever did anything like that. My sister saw my dad shaving, and he noticed that she was like looking at him too much, like when he was shaving. So he straight up said to her, "This is for dads only, like only for dads."
Yeah.
She was like, "Yeah." And then I remember I didn't see her for like 15 minutes, and then all I hear is like, "Marisol, Marisol." I was like, "What?" And she was like, "I need your help." So I went into the bathroom and she closed the door. She was like, "Don't tell dad, don't tell dad." Her face was like bleeding because she tried to shave her face. She was like, don't tell dad, or don't tell mom. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, "Mom!"
Oh.
And they came in and they were like, "What did you do?"
At least your dad tried to prevent it, you know?
Yeah, but maybe he only encouraged it. Maybe he should have shown her, like, this will cut you.
And what?
you
He cuts
bleed.
himself.
No, he cuts her.
He's like, "I know you want to use it. Let me show you what'll happen."
What has layers and makes you cry as you cut it? Skin.
He should have done that riddle to her.
Bella, do you have any crazy Sadi stories that we might not know about?
We're just crazy cousin or sibling.
She's like, "I've been sworn to secrecy."
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like, I know as a kid, it was just like she was always coming up with different plots,
Yes.
different plans. But in looking back, it's like so hard to remember. I have to really meditate and think of the dumb old shit she did.
Yeah, it's really only the most iconic one we have documented because of the Sadi and Isabella show.
Oh, my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
Episode 1, where they hit Leo with the doll, but it hits the hard part hits his head and he starts crying.
Why did you do that?
I didn't mean to.
I very actively swung the whole baby doll in his head.
Imagine if we just had cameras the whole time as kids.
It was just a prank.
I just remember at parties when there'd be a piñata, Sari going all out.
Oh yeah, she'd go crazy.
Yeah, she would actually turn into beast mode. I'd be like, damn.
She wanted that candy.
Dude, my favorite piñatas things would be like when they would break and Aramis would just like lay on the candy so no one could get it. Strategies.
Didn't one time you like picked it up and you ran with it?
I think so. Because the whole piñata fell off the string.
Yeah. Good times.
All right, well, should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Unless we got any last minute riddles.
I can ask AI again. Give me a difficult riddle to tell my
Difficult?
friends.
We couldn't even do the easy ones.
All right, challenge accepted. Here's a tricky riddle for you to share with your friends. It's probably going to be dumb, but I'm warning you now. I am taken from a mine and shut up in a wooden case, from which I am never released, and yet I am used by almost everyone. What am I?
Say it again?
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Wow. I am taken from a mine and shut up in a wooden case from which I am never released. And yet I am used by almost everyone. What am I?
Lithium.
Lithium?
Uranus.
Yeah. Like in batteries?
Everyone, put your answers in the comments below.
Okay, the answer is dumb. Pencil lead.
Bruh.
What?
It is taken from a mine.
Damn.
It is shut up in a wooden case because it's inside a pencil that's wooden, from which it is never released, and yet it is used by almost everyone.
That's a damn lie. I haven't used a fucking pencil since fucking high school. No, maybe college.
Right. People use pens now.
I used a pencil last week. It felt weird because I do normally use pens.
Or you don't write at all, ever.
I think I'm going to make my kids use pens instead of pencils.
Why?
Teach them
Yeah.
the futility.
Teach them what?
Not to make as many mistakes. Or to live with the mistakes they make.
That's so dumb.
It's a life lesson. That way, by the time they're in college, they're already like ahead of everyone. You guys still using pencils?
I don't think that's going to work as effectively as you think it will.
No, but I still think pens would be better than pencils. Okay, maybe not like in kindergarten, but
when they're
middle
learning how to
school,
write.
yeah.
I think they'll do whatever they want to by middle school.
That plan might backfire if they start writing on the walls.
Oh.
The pen's harder to get up
I
than
didn't think about
the
that.
pencil.
Never mind.
All right, I think that wraps up this week's episode. Thank you all for listening. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Eating Good Pod, and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.